Okay, Isaac, let's visit here a little bit, okay? All right, how old are you?
I am 9 years old.
Okay, and you were diagnosed with blood cancer, is that right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
and how are you doing today? How you doing now?
Good.
Good. Well, you look good. Now, Daisy, let me ask you, when the family found out about this, how did that impact you?
Well, obviously, it impacted us greatly. No parent wants to hear, those words, your child has cancer. Um, and being it that it was leukemia, um, it affected, obviously Isaac physically. He got diagnosed 2 weeks before his second birthday. Uh, but as a family as a whole, cancer doesn't just affect the patient, it affects, the family as well. So
Yeah, and that's a point we like to make with the Make-A-Wish Foundation that it's not just for the child, it's for the whole family. So how did
exactly.
the diagnosis come about?
So Isaac actually he was born a healthy, almost 9 pound baby. He started to look what to us seemed like yellow, like pale. And he started running fevers. His doctor, he's like, you know what, it's probably a virus. But if the fevers continue, bring him back. So that day his doctor wasn't in, so I took him to a nurse practitioner. And so I told her about the fevers, and then I told her that my concern though was the color of his skin, that he looked yellow to us. And she's like, well, he's not my patient. He is so I'm not sure about the color of his skin, but your mom, you know what mom knows best, type of thing. So I asked her, can we do a blood draw? She's like, yes, we could. Normally they don't do this, right away. She did say, I think it's a virus, but you're saying that it's, um, could be something else. So she gave me the lab order. I took Isaac to get the labs done. And then later that night, she called me and very calmly, she said, I need you to write these numbers down and I need you to take Isaac to UC Davis Children's Hospital. At that time, some of the numbers I wasn't sure of what they were. Um, but I knew that his hemoglobin was very low. And I remember just turning around and telling my mom, I think Isaac has leukemia.
Hmm.
And so, of course, mom's like, don't say that, I'm sure it's just, something else going on. But sure enough, we took him to UC Davis. They started running a bunch of tests. And, I think it was not until like 2 days later, they confirmed, in fact, that it was leukemia.
Hmm. Oh boy.
Isaac was diagnosed November 9th of 20
No.
2016. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so a few years ago now. So
Go.
what's the prognosis today?
So the prognosis today is Isaac's a healthy, normal 9-year-old. He's been in remission now. At November will be 5 years. So we're
Wow.
waiting for that 5-year mark because the doctor, said that if his leukemia hasn't come back within that 5-year mark, it's more than likely not to come back at all.
That's
Yes.
good news. Well, Isaac, let's talk about you a little bit here, okay? All right,
Okay.
you're a wish kid and you had your wish granted, right?
Say yes, you have to talk.
Yes. Yeah.
And tell me what that wish was.
Sorry, my wish.
Your wish when you were little, remember what
Oh.
did you get from Make-A-Wish Foundation?
I don't remember.
You don't remember you were little, huh? You got your playground.
Playground. That's right.
Well, I've got a note here that it says it was some kind of backyard structure or, a playground of some kind, but it says with a kitchen.
Yes.
And I'm curious about that, Isaac. Why a kitchen?
Because I used to like playing with kitchens when I was a little kid.
So you might be the next Bobby Flay or something?
Yeah.
You know who he is?
No.
He's a celebrity chef. He's on TV a lot. So do you like to cook? Is that something you like to do?
Yeah.
You do, really. Wow. Amazing. So the Make-A-Wish Foundation grants you your wish. How did that make you feel?
It made me feel good.
Yeah, I'll bet it did, huh? Yeah. If there's anything you can say to anybody, to somebody watching, somebody listening that uh, you know might be considering donating to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, what can you say to that? What can you
You know,
tell them?
I would just, let that individual know that, your donation really is impacting, um, that child. You are putting smiles on, not only the patient, but also the family, the sibling who also, like I said, is affected by, you know, this illness or any type of illness. Um, so your donation is going a long way and is, you know, like I said, putting smiles, happy tears of joy on so many families who, I can't imagine, um, you know, the the support that this foundation, the Make a Wish Foundation, does for families like mine.